What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Big Skies, man. Hey, so check this out, right? I wanted to do this video and put it up because I'm getting slammed with questions, and I see things, certain things on the net, and I see stuff, and it's about music, all right? It's about music, and for those that know me and know how I do music, know what I am, the engineers that work with me, everyone, including my son, everybody, I do not. Let me make this clear. I do not play around when it comes to music. I ain't with that Tinkerbell shit. I ain't with all that blah blah blah. I'm not with that shit, man. For me, when a person comes to me and asks me about music, it's got to be serious, bro. Before I start, let me just put this into you guys' ear. Damn. Damn. I got this from my boy, so my son, so you know it's some good shit. I don't know what it is. But anyway, long story long. It took my boy 15 years to get a record deal, right? 15 years. Let that sink in real quick. 15 years. And now look at him. Spoken into existence. Put the work in. Was not afraid of the work. Got a team. The team believed in him. It wasn't about the money. They believed in him. We all did. And he did it. He did it. Against every single odd in the world, he did it. Because you know why? He put in the work. It took time, 15 years. Now this goes back to what I want to talk about today. I don't know what I'm gonna name the video, but basically I want to speak to you artists that's 25 and up. All right? Peep game, right? So I got a couple people I know that are A&Rs in the industry, right? And we were talking a couple times, and they let it slip out and shit, kind of, sort of, that labels are not trying to even sign anybody that's over the age of 25 because they don't see where they're gonna get the lifespan of their career. First, when you get signed, you don't automatically blow like that. You don't automatically become a millionaire. It don't really happen like that. They do something called artist they work with the artist, basically. They build the artist up. That could take a year, that could take 2 years. It happened with my son. It took about a year and a half for him to get a year after he signed, and he's there now. But what I want to say is this. I see so many artists. I don't know if it's just in my area or what it is, but these artists are online, especially today. They're bashing each other, talking about, oh, when I get on, I'm gonna put everybody on. You know what I mean? I think I keep hearing all these artists say that this is how it's supposed to be done. When you make it, you're supposed to show love and put other people on. That's BS, man, because not everybody can rap. So what you gonna do? I mean, anyone can rap, but not everyone can make music. So what you gonna do? You're gonna put your mans on because he was your mans? He was on a track with you back in the day? You gonna put your other mans on? This girl right here who can sing a little bit, but she can't sing for real? Like, you guys gotta understand something, man. The odds of you getting signed after the age of 25 is slim to none, dog. And I'm not saying this, and everyone knows I'm not no hater. I'm not no hater. I'm inspired by certain people. There's certain people that I get inspired by. You know what I mean? And certain things that I get inspired by. Even if it's locally, you know what I mean? I get inspired by people. And I'm not a hater, but all I'm trying to say in so many words is that for all you guys talking about that they're over 25. Even some of them are my age, and this is crazy that they don't know this. The odds of you getting signed to a major label, you should know that ain't gonna happen unless you an R&B singer, or you could sing your ass off, or you a Drake, you're like a Drake or something like that. You gotta have some serious something going on with you. So like out of the 4 or 5 million rappers over 25 in the world out there, I could probably tell you lucky if one of y'all, maybe 2, get signed out of 4 million. I mean, think about the odds. Think about the odds of what it was when my son got signed. It shouldn't have never even the odds of the demographical area he was in of him actually getting a deal, man, come on, dog. That shit was rare. That wasn't supposed to happen out of no country town. But we knew it was. At the age of 4, we knew. I looked at this and I said, this is the perfect spot for this shit to happen. And it did. But a lot of y'all get on here online and you start talking like you don't even have no team. Even the ones that can rap. And there's no one. I'm telling you right now, there's no one in my area. No one. That's getting the view counts like they should be. That got 10,000 hits a video. YouTube. You got these guys clowning each other's, YouTube numbers and clowning each other's like whole careers and stuff, and ain't no one got no team. All everybody do is sit up on Facebook and Instagram and share their videos when it come out. Then another thing you guys do is whenever a DJ announces a show or somebody's coming down, Mr. Cheeks is coming down, motherfuckers running, breaking their neck. Yo, can I open up for him? It don't matter whoever it is coming down. I just see all these people being hoes, man. Y'all being passed around hoes. And you look and you think you know what you talking about. Like, I know what I'm doing. These niggas ain't on my level. But you over there being a hoe, jumping on that man's show. When you could be doing this. I'll tell you something. I'll give you guys a little bit of game. Back when I was on and I was doing my thing, I had a little buzz locally. When I was doing my thing, we actually had labels calling. We was getting ready to link up with the labels. Back in my day, you know what we did? We rented out a Ruritan Hall a couple times. Matter of fact, shout out to Dip from Too High Too Heavy. He'll tell you this. We do like 4 or 5 shows. We rented out a Ruritan Hall. We bought our own liquor and we sold it back and we charged at the door. There was one night where I know Dip left with like 600 in his pocket and the artist got paid. We did this like 3 or 4 times, yo. I don't even know how many times it was. But we paid ourselves, man. We threw our shows for us and it was consistent. You know what I mean? Like, even with my son, straight up, with my boy, before he did his biggest show, I think he first opened for Joe Budden. I don't even know if he made that show or not. It might have been just the Fetty Wap show. But before that, my son's videos were at 20K, 10K a pop. Like, his fan base was like the Thought Lot, he was already selling out the Thought Lot that whole year before he got signed. He was selling out just off the strength of him. And guess what? Wiz Khalifa noticed that. I sat down and talked with Wiz. Wiz said, I know, I seen it all, Pops. I was watching them all. I was watching them perform at the Thought Lot. I was watching, and I knew it. I knew the industry was watching. But you guys would sit up here and jump on somebody else's show instead of getting your bread up and putting your own shows on, getting your own money. This is what amazes me, especially with the older artists. The older artists, the ones that I know, the ones that should know better, it's killing me, yo. I'm looking at it, it's sad because I take music seriously. And I look at these guys who, some of them got potential, man. But it's like, they just get online and start sharing their life and keep talking. I can't wait till this happen. I can't wait. It ain't gonna happen, bruh. Sitting on Facebook and sitting on Instagram and jumping on other people's shows, not doing your own shows, not doing what the hell you need to do, it's crazy because nobody has a team, yo. Nobody has a damn team. No one has a team that I be looking at that pushes them, that puts the money out. They doing shows and the shows is going crazy. I don't know one artist locally that's doing that right now. But everybody want to get online and talk, especially the ones that's 25 and up. You people 25 and younger, take tips, man. This is what you niggas should do. I'm gonna give you some advice. Stop worrying about a deal right now. The odds is not. Just stop worrying about a deal. Put your money up. First do this. Do a couple singles. Throw them up on iTunes. That's where it's at. Get your YouTube up. You guys don't understand. YouTube is really where it's at. Get your YouTube subscribers up. Do the lives on YouTube. Don't just fuck with, I mean, all of it. Spotify, anything. Do what you, I don't know. Just do any kind of social media, whatever they use. Do that shit. You know what I mean? Including Facebook and IG. But don't let those two be the only things you're doing. And then also have you a team. Have a publicist. Have a manager. Have a booking agent. Have somebody. Like, these guys could be your boys. Put your boys to work. Like, yo, look, young, I need you to do this. I need you to do this. You get your whole team. It ain't about the money. If the team believe in you, they gonna follow you. And let me tell you something. Not everybody believed in my son at first. No. But you know what? As soon as my son looked me in the eye at the age of 4, when I looked at him and I heard him freestyle and I told him to get his ass in here, I couldn't believe that shit. And I looked at him and I said, yo, son, is this what you want to do with your life? Is this what you want to do? And he looked at me and he was like, yes, daddy. And then I seen it right there. And then me and him, nobody else. Me and him, me and my son. Let me tell you, see, y'all got to understand something. Let me tell you something. Me and my son, me and him are the only ones who actually knew he was going to make it at the age of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We knew. It wasn't no doubt. It was only a matter of when. It wasn't no doubt. But what I want to tell you guys is, me and that nigga was insane, yo. To live the life that we lived and the focus that we had to make the music, to make things, to make the dream come true. You can't be normal, dog. You got to be abnormal. I don't know how many times I got to repeat that. I lost relationships, bruh. I lost relationships. I'm with a bad bitty in the bed, yo. And I'm sitting up there, she trying to touch and get ready and get busy. And I'm like thinking about this beat for my son or for myself, or yo, we got to do this. We got to get ready to drop. And I can't even concentrate on that shit. Like, we were tortured. Our lives were torturous, man. But look at the benefits that you can reap now. And that's another thing I want to say. It's not all about rapping what you live. You got to actually live it. And when I say live it, I'm talking about rap. If you want to be a rapper or artist and make it, it has to be your life. Fuck an electric bill. That shit might get shit. I can tell you, all my life, my electric was almost about to get shut off because I'd rather pay studio time for me and my son to go. You know? We would eat ramen noodles with the remix, chop some bologna up, put it in that shit. Wouldn't be no food in the house. But we always stayed fresh, though. We stayed fresh, and we paid our engineers. We paid our cameramen. We looked after them niggas. We made them believe in us. And just to live your life like that, live your life like, yo, I don't want to go to prom, man. Damn, fuck, I'd rather be in the studio. Oh, man, she bad, but fuck that. Okay, come on, let's play Xbox. Man, I ain't got time to play Xbox. Like, I don't even remember throwing a football with my son, is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It was all music. That was a sacrifice I already knew that I was gonna go through. I already knew at the age, when I think he was about 10 or 11, I said to myself, I'm gonna go through some fucking serious depression, man, when he makes it. After he makes it, I am, because it's not that I regret that I didn't do those things with my son, but it's like, man, I wonder what it would have been like to do them with my boy. You know, because I didn't know I couldn't distinguish the difference of being between a manager and a dad. You know what I'm saying? I knew, I was like, fuck it, I gotta make the decision. I'm gonna be his manager. I'm gonna be his dad during it, but I'm gonna be his manager more or less. And you know, I heard 50 Cent say a long time ago, and Puff Daddy, both of them said a while ago. This is on, like, I think Smack DVDs. They didn't see their kids as much because they're working so hard, and that in the future they would hope that their kids understand that this is what they did it for. And then we put in that work, man. And that's what I'm saying. You guys getting up here like rapping 5, 6, 7 years and all this stuff, talking about something, oh, this and that. It don't always happen like that. I know half these cats in the industry is, it's happening, but them little niggas had buzzes. They had serious buzzes in their city, man. They was putting on, they had money before they got signed. A lot of them did. Some of them will tell you, oh, I was sitting back broke, man. I ain't have nothing. And a lot of these dudes had a little something in their pocket. They weren't rich, but they was doing shows and shit. Y'all got to get to that level before you even start talking that talk, man. And Big Skies BurntMan right now is telling you, I'm talking that talk with y'all. I'm talking my shit. Like, you guys got to get your city first. That's what my boy did. That's what the plan was, get your city behind you first. And he did it. Every time he went to the thought lot, he sold that joint out. Fire Marshal was called. Like, come on, man. The little show, he performed in a barn, yo. In a barn with cowboys and shit. And that shit was fucking packed. Like, come on, man. Like, look, we out here. If y'all can see where I'm at right now, I'm out in the mountains, B. I'm out in the mountains. There ain't no, man, come on, man. They love hip-hop out here, but this ain't where that shit's supposed to come from. And that's the difference. You gotta live it. My son's just not. He's not just another Lil. He was Lil Skies, man. He was Lil Skies. I'm gonna tell you straight up. My son was Lil Skies before Lil Wayne was Lil Wayne. Even though Lil Wayne was born before my son. My son came out the womb. It was Lil Skies. Boom. People called me Skies. I already was called Lil Skies. But then all the women that would come in my life and he'd be around, they were just friends. They were beautiful women. I always kept beautiful women around me. So my son could see, you know what I mean? This is like, you ain't got to have sex with them. You could just chill and be cool. Like, have some good weed and some fucking cold drinks and shit with them and just sit back and chill. And my boy know, you know what I mean? And now look at the whole... what I showed him, certain things that I did, he gets it now. But he learned a lot of shit on his own. I ain't gonna lie to you. All this industry shit, I'm sorry if I'm getting off topic there, but all this industry shit, I don't like. It's too much for me. I try to stay in my lane with him. You know what I mean? I don't want no parts of that shit because he made it, so I don't need to fucking worry about that shit. But all I'm trying to tell y'all is this, man. Straight up, and straight up. The rappers is over like 25. Like I said, I ain't gonna shoot out no dreams or nothing like that, but I'm telling y'all need to get the single out, get a team, keep hitting iTunes, put out more content. It ain't saying you can't have a career. It ain't saying you can't blow up. It ain't saying you can't be a big-ass independent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look at Troy Ave. Even though he messed up, but look at him. He's still doing it. He ain't signed. Like, he's still an independent artist getting paid. Come on, man. He did that himself with his team and everything. Y'all can make it happen too, man. Y'all can make it happen. BurntMan ain't hating on nobody. I'm just trying to give y'all some game. I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of game, a little bit. You know what I mean? As far as the industry goes. But just stop getting up there talking about what you gonna do. Stop it. When people start seeing the numbers and you start seeing 32 shares of every music video of yours, 50 shares, 100 shares of every music video of yours, my bad on the camera. And that's when you know what I mean, you could talk that talk a little bit. But you put something out, you do something and you throw it on Facebook, the Facebook view joint, video joint, and then just say that you throw it up there, you upload it to Facebook actually, the actual video. It's gonna do more hits most likely than a YouTube will. You know what I mean? So don't psych yourself out because you got 20,000 hits on one video, okay? Alright? So, you know what I'm saying? It's getting dark fast, ain't it? But that's all I wanted to say to y'all, man. Don't like, if you're gonna discuss music with me, it's another thing, man. You know what I mean? It's another thing because I take it seriously, but I'm just telling you, I'm looking at this stuff and I'm seeing some guys that I really like, and I'm like, no, dog, no. Like, come on, man, stop talking so much. Get to work. Stop talking about I'm working. I hate when guys be like, I'm in the studio working. Man, shut up. Working on what? You should be working on a #1 hit. But you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say to you guys, man. It's just like, get things in order. You know, I do a couple more of these videos at some point. You know what I mean? I'll do a couple more of them. You know what I mean? Just to see what the feedback. Leave me some feedback. Let me know what y'all agree. What y'all if y'all agree with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Some of the young heads out there, just take note. I just might know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who my son is. You know what the pain that he went through. You know the pain that my personal incident, everything I went through. I know a little something about, you know what I mean, what you can do. Everyone's different, but there's certain steps you gotta take. You gotta follow. You can't make shit up as you go. When you get in the industry, you probably can. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you got certain steps you gotta take out here when you still indie. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, one more quick thing. Stop saying artists. Stop using that word. Stop calling people artists. Please stop. If a person ain't got a following, you ain't see it got a following on YouTube, or they ain't got a following on IG or Facebook, and they got a real following, stop just calling people artists. Everyone, just rappers. You don't deserve that name, artist. You don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't earned the right to be called artist. You got to show some credentials, man. I don't care if you've been in the game 20 years and you still local and broke and everything like that, and you still doing music and ain't going nowhere. I don't care. Saying you've been in the game 20 years and ain't done nothing locally, that's the worst thing you can say. I would never say I've been doing this for 20 years, y'all. What? And you still living at your mama's, or you ain't even got your own crib? You can barely afford to take care of your kids? You on state help? Come on, man. Like, come on, we gotta get it together, man. Get off the drugs, man. See, this is why I smoke weed. This is why you see I'm up and down with it. I'm passionate about this shit. I'm so passionate about rap, yo. It's like, there's certain things y'all gotta cut it out around here, man. I don't know what it is, but it's mostly in my area, dog. I don't be seeing dudes from Cali act like this and be putting this online. They got a little following already. Man, where we live at is crazy. People talking when I ain't put no work in. Did a couple years, 5 years, 3 years. That ain't no work. Put that work in, man. Stop just and another thing. While I'm on this, performance. Performance is everything. Performance is everything. You guys, 25 and up. Hell, we'll go to 30 right now on this. If you 30 and up and you still rapping, it's cool. Ain't no one say that you can't rap, because I still do it. I do it because I love it. I love to make music. Not rapping, I just love to make music. But you guys, man, your performance, you can't just be worried about scuffing up your J's. Like, oh, some of y'all are so stiff when you perform. It's like, dude, you was just online talking about you the best. Even though you can't rap, you dope. You online talking all that talk, man. But look at your performance. Oh my God. Some of these guys, I'm like, did they see this? Why you gonna put this even up on face? And it's with a cell phone. Why don't you get a cameraman to get out there and perform, get your footage? But I wouldn't even perform as if it was 3 people in the crowd. That ain't no performance. Got 25 rappers, a 20 panel show with rappers, artists, and 40 people show up and 20 of them are the artists. It's like, come on, man. Y'all know this ain't like, if you just trying to have fun, say it. But a lot of y'all be talking that talk like you going, when I make it, when I did. I'm like, yo, and then be coming to me and asking me. So I'm telling you, it's not a game with me. You can't play that, you know, oh man, we can do what we want. These young people be acting like, it's all about unity. Man, unity my ass. You can have unity outside of rap. You know what I'm saying? Rap is a fucking competitive sport. Have unity outside of rap. You know what I'm saying? Worry about that unity right now. You want to be making hit records. You want to try to do better music than the next man, than your mans, and love them at the same time. Outside of it, y'all gotta step them performances up, man. But see, that's the thing. You know what I mean? You know what I did, man? I try to do my son's leg lifts that he be doing and all that shit. I tried it for like 5 minutes, man, because I work out. I'm in shape. But, man, I couldn't do it no more. So I already knew. I did it in front of him. He just shaking his damn head at me like, Pop, stop. And I'm like, yo. And all this shit, climbing up fucking poles and shit, touching clouds and all that shit. I'm like, listen, man, I know a 30-year-old, 35, 40-year-old motherfucker better not be doing that shit. If they are, then kudos to you, because that's crazy. That's amazing. But you gotta think about it. That's what it's about now. These dudes is jumping around selling out stadiums because they jumping around. Think about it. Can you do that? When you say, can you make it? Can you stay up days with no sleep? I know y'all saying, yeah, that ain't nothing. Why ain't you doing it now then? Why are your performances mediocre, but your rhymes are decent? It's got to be the whole thing, man. But like I said, man, I ain't going to ramble on too much because I need to roll me another L. I need to get to the crib, man, you know what I'm saying, to get me another L. But I'm going to upload a couple more of these videos, man. But like I said, man, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all thoughts are on it. You know, rappers 25 and up. This is what I was told by two A&Rs. You know what I'm saying? It's in the industry that they don't. If they do look at them, they better have something serious going on. Because the way they look at it is, by the time they get to be 30, boy, that's when you dying down. You gonna die down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? So it's like, let me know what y'all think, man. I appreciate y'all listening. Hit that like button. It's your boy BurntMan. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.